guys. Oh my gosh, guys. Mario, what is happening? The surreal skin is not surreal, it's actually real and not surreal. Mario, oh my gosh, hello gorgeous beautiful stars. Paris Star Channel here with a new and possibly a very exciting episode because guys, I have been waiting for this moment to arrive for a very long time and the time is now. The time has arrived. Which is like ta-da-da-da. Makeup by Mario, all the gorgeousness, all the most viral product, most popular products are here to be tested. So I can't wait to test it out because I have a mature skin. So I'm very curious how this apparently a skin caring makeup line that is supposed to give me a beautiful coverage and beautiful colors is going to perform on my mature skin. I can't wait. I can't wait. So yeah. So yes, guys, if this is something that interests you, please tune in to my channel, to the party where we celebrate diversity. Because guys, diversity makes us all different, gorgeous and beautiful. Let's start today's episode. Today's episode is all about the most popular and viral products from makeup by Mario. Da 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 da. Boo! And so yes, guys, here we are ready to play. As you know, this is a second episode out of the two that I was planning. The first one was all about the makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes. And I love this palette. Not only the size is just like, the size is just perfection. Like, let's put it in my pocket and just like be on the go and whatnot. But the eyeshadows, they perform really very well. Mattes are very kind of creamy and blend like a dream, and they're buildable, so they're not over pigmented. Shimmers are absolutely beautiful, and there was only one metallic shade, E11, that didn't work out for me, but out of the whole palette I consider it really very nice and very pretty. And today I am actually wearing these eyeshadows. So guys, what do you think? Isn't this just pretty and gorgeous? An everyday look matte if you want to. If you want to add a little bit of a oomph, or you add a little bit of a sparkle. I love it, guys. I love this palette. So that episode is definitely done. When we done eyes, and right now let's jump into the subject of a face. I'm very excited, and when it comes to face, we have Makeup by Mario foundation in the shade 2N. Look, there's a window in here. Ooh, hello, window. Then we have, of course, Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer in the shade 160. Then we have tool, because I'm very curious about the tools, because allow me to say this, there are different makeup brands, right? When there is a drugstore makeup brand, I'm okay, but I'm not super excited. When there are celebrity makeup brands, I'm not excited either, because of the fact that, well, a celebrity has their own makeup artist, and it's actually a makeup artist that does makeup for a celebrity. So I'm thinking, what kind of a makeup experience when it comes to creating products and formulations can a celebrity have? So that's why I'm kind of like, Then, when it comes to the great fashion houses like Prada, Gucci, of course Dior, of course Chanel, this is something that definitely tickle my pickle and interests me. But then, when it comes to the makeup created by the makeup artists themselves, like Mario or like Lisa Eldridge, this is something that interests me extremely well. Danessa Myricks, for example, I've jumped already into Pat McGrath, and that was but that's a different story. So yes, definitely, when a makeup artist creates a product, I'm definitely want to jump in. I'm definitely interested in the vision of that makeup artist when it comes to creating a product. So these products are over here, and especially the tools as well. And this is the brush that we're going to use it. And the brush is number F4. I think it's the latest brush for face. And then we have something like this product. It's called Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer all over warming complexion tint in the shade light. So is it a bronzer? Is it some sort of a cream? What is it? What is it? And why it is so viral? And why everyone recommends it for the mature skin? We're going to find out. And then another thing is like Soft Pop plumping blush veil, and mine is in a barely blushing. So yes, guys, we have all these products to test it out, to see the formulas and to check how they going to perform. But before we're gonna jump into the application, the most important thing is the ingredients list. So, I am a person that's going to do something like, I'm going to check you! And this is what is happening. By the way, we're going to jump into the ingredients list really very briefly. And I am not an expert when it comes to the ingredients, but me as a person that is over 40 years old, I'm definitely interested. What am I putting and keeping on my face for hours? Is it damaging to my skin? Is it enhancing my skin? Is it helping my skin, or is it non-helping? And you would be surprised if you would study willingly ingredients, what kind of ingredients you can find in many cosmetic products. So, as I've said, I am not any expert, but this is something that is definitely very interesting, and internet is a vast knowledge when it comes to such information. So guys, when it comes to the foundation, there you have it. Makeup by Mario, Surreal Skin Foundation, and as I've said, mine is in the shade 2N. And we are talking about the product that costs 51 euros, and it has the standard 30 milliliter bottle. So, guys, right now let's jump into the ingredients and let's see what do we see when it comes to the ingredients. We start with water, so it is a water-based foundation. And then I marked something that I found interesting, which is the coconut alkanes. And it, as a natural alternative to conventional silicones, it acts as an emollient. But it also creates a barrier on the skin, preventing the loss of moisture, keeping it soft and properly moisturized. So, that's the first emollient that is going to moisture our skin. Then we go and then we see glycerin, another moisturizer, moisturizing ingredient in the foundation. Great, which is a good news. That means that this foundation might be on the moisturizing side. And then we go down and then we have silica. Silica is a mineral, it is a powder, it has many properties. It can give a smooth. It can hold too much sebum. It is a very nice and welcome ingredient in the foundation products. Although For me, I don't like silica a lot because for me, silica personally on my skin is drying because of its properties. How it is going to look like in here, we don't know. I already see lots of emollients and moisture. And then we have cocoa caprylat caprat, another emollient, another moisturizing ingredient. Very nice. And then we go down and then we have something like tocopherol. Tocopherol is a very good ingredient, which is a vitamin E. It is a very punchy antioxidant that is going to protect our skin from the external stressors. It's more than welcome to be in ingredients list in the products like here, the foundation. And then we have something like, it's called Vitis vinifera grape seed oil. A very interesting ingredient. This is an emollient, non-fragrant plant oil derived from the seeds of grapes. This plant oil has strong antioxidant properties, which gives it the ability to defend skin from environmental stressors. Wonderful. Cosmetic properties, regenerating and promoting accessibility, anti-inflammatory, ideal for the care of acne, oily or combination skin, smooth skin, powerful antioxidant and cell membrane protective, ideal for anti-aging skincare, promote the absorption of the skin. Awesome. And then we go, and then we have squalane. I love squalane, guys. Squalane is amazing. Squalane oil is an emollient, a type of ingredient that works very much with the skin's own oil, sebum, to prevent moisture loss. And then, in the vast world of skincare ingredients, squalane oil ranks among the most interesting and effective for dry skin. Although often labeled an oil, squalane has several differences and unique benefits compared to many traditional plant and mineral oils, including that it works like skin's own oil to prevent moisture loss and restore suppleness, helps neutralize damage caused by UV light, helps protect against lipid peroxidation, which can damage pores, feels lightweight and non-greasy, which is very important, can be sustainably sourced from plant when used in skincare, vegan, is unlikely to irritate skin or trigger allergic reaction. It's very good. And squalane is actually in our skin. And when we age, we lose squalane, which means we increase dryness, which means we have fine lines and wrinkles. So when we can replenish squalane in our skin, it's actually very good news. Of course, we're talking about the foundation, not the skincare. So we're not going to enormously enhance our skin in the term of the skincare, but it's good that the moisturizing squalane is in this product. I'm absolutely very happy and very excited. Then we have something like Helianthus annus sunflower seed oil. And this seed oil is a non-volatile, non-fragrant plant oil used as an emollient in cosmetics. Sunflower seed oil has 60% on average linoleic acid content and has the ability to help replenish, strengthen and soothe the skin. This oil also contains other beneficial fatty acids skin can use, including oleic, palmitic, stearic, and small amount of omega-3 linoleic acid. Sunflower seed oil is particularly beneficial for dry, dehydrated, or environmentally compromised skin because its linoleic acid content helps skin synthesize its own lipids, including ceramides, visibly repairing its barrier and leading to smoother, healthier skin. Sunflower seed oil has also a natural calming effect on skin, so can be helpful for reducing signs of signs of skin stress or irritation. Awesome. And then, guys, we basically have pigment. So when it comes to these ingredients, as you can see, the brands can formulate a great formulated product that are free of all the controversial ingredients, that are free of alcohol, that are free of BHT, that is considered as the carcinogen, that are free, or talc, that is controversial, that's just like free of all those super intriguing products, and formulate a foundation that has all what your skin needs, which is the coverage and the moisture and the antioxidant protection, which protects your skin from the external stressors. In my opinion, it is amazing, and a big bravo, and I'm so excited to test it on my skin to see how it is going to look like, but most importantly, how it is going to perform. Good. Guys, right now let's jump into the second complexion product. Allow me to catch it. Which is this one, and it is going to be the Makeup by Mario concealer, and mine is in the shade 160. We're talking about the product that costs 36 euros, and it has 5.8 milliliters of there's a 5.8 milliliters of product. I wonder, is the concealer going to have the same ingredients list? So guys, right now you have the ingredients list for the concealer, and let's have a look at the concealer. We start with water. Wonderful. Then I marked again something like the coconut alkanes, and in here we're going to jump a little bit about the coconut alkanes once again. So coconut alkanes are basically naturally derived paraffins, which are commonly used as an emollient product which softens and hydrates the skin. It creates film barrier on the skin, preventing the loss of moisture, but because of that, coconut alkanes are comedogenic. If you have acne, beware of products with this ingredient, which means that we have something for something. Coconut alkanes, they are very good emollients, but at the same time, coconut alkanes, they create some sort of a film, some sort of a barrier, and people with acne-prone skin, be aware, because it might be a comedogenic ingredient, and that ingredient is present in the concealer and the foundation as well. Then we go, and then we have squalane. We've just read about the squalane, about the most incredible properties of the squalane. It prevents the skin, the moisture loss. The moisture loss. It helps neutralize damage caused by UV light. Helps protect against lipid peroxidation, which can damage pores. Feels lightweight and non-greasy. Can be sustainably sourced from plants. And it is a great moisturizing ingredient. Then we go, and then we have caffeine. And caffeine is definitely more than welcome an ingredient in the under eye area product. So caffeine has many benefits to offer in the world of cosmetic and personal care. It is also a brightening agent that makes the surface of the skin glowy and appear healthier. In skincare, it is widely used in skincare products. It is anti-inflammatory and reduces puffiness from the surface of the skin and makes the skin brighter. It is anti-aging as it works effectively to reduce the damage done by free radicals produced in the human body. Awesome. Then we have tocopherol, which is a vitamin E. It's a very nice and potent antioxidant that is going to protect us against the external stressors. Then we have caprylat caprat, once again a wonderful emollient that is going to give moisture to our skin. And then we have phenoxyethanol. So in here we have a conservant that is phenoxyethanol, and it has opinion of being controversial, but you know, the conservants are necessary because they keep the product intact, so that the product will not go spoil. And no one would like to put a spoiled product in the under eye area. It might be very dangerous. So conservants, it's a controversial subject. Should they be or shouldn't they be? Everyone has its own opinion. That's totally fine. So, and that's it basically. So what do we have? We have another incredible product with incredible ingredients, free of alcohol, free of controversial products like talc, free of controversial product like PhD, which is considered a carcinogen. Instead of that, we have a wonderful concealer that has enough emolliency, enough moisture that can that can be delivered in our under eye area. And then we have as well squalane, and then we have the caffeine and tocopherol. Tocopherol and caffeine can be considered as a protective antioxidant ingredient, and on top of that, caffeine is going to boost the blood circulation on our skin and reducing the puffiness. And that's it. A simple ingredients list, but very, very, very nice. So, in my opinion, guys, when it comes to the foundation and when it comes to the concealer, I'm absolutely shook and very impressed. So I can't actually wait to put this on my skin. So when it comes to the theory and the theoretical part, the class is closed. And right now, let's go to the most pleasant part of this video, which is going to be the application. Let's see how these incredible products are going to look and perform on my skin. Alright guys, so that was certainly a lot of theory, but I guess we can understand why Makeup by Mario brand has been so famous, because you can definitely see someone that, you know, forges his own experience into making a wonderful makeup product. So I'm very excited. First product that we're going to try to apply is going to be this one, which is Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer, and mine is in the shade 160. This is how the product looks like, and we're talking about the product that has 5.8 milliliters, which is not a lot, but it's fine, and it has and costs 36 euros. So usually when I do the excuse me, usually when I do all the face, first I start with a concealer, and this is a test. This is a makeup fun. So in this under eye, we're going to put a lot, and we're gonna blend it with a sponge and set it with a powder. While on this eye, we're just going to put a little bit. By the way, guys, I'm over 40 years old. My skin is normal to dry. I prepped my skin with Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream and Charlotte's Magic Eye Rescue. There is a lot of moisture and a sunscreen protection, lots of vitamin C, and this is how my skin looks like. It is glowy from within. So I'm very curious about the products. How are they going to look like? Because they have an opinion of being super glowy. But good, I digress. By the way, guys, there is a seal right over here. I don't know if you can see it. So if you're gonna break the seal, then you're gonna see the concealer, and ta-da! A very nice concealer makeup from Makeup by Mario. So yes, guys, let's go into the application. I am really very curious how it is all going to look like and perform on my skin during the course of time. So, oh, okay. Oh, it is quite resistible in the bottle. So as I've mentioned, I want to put a lot of this concealer right over here and blend it with a sponge. Anyway, don't worry, the blender, it is going to suck most of the product. It is highly possible, so we'll see. I just want to, you know, to press the product into my skin. Oh wow, okay. Okay, oh wow. It blends, wow. Oh my, okay, Mario, what is happening? It blends really very nicely into my skin, giving me a beautiful finish. Oh wow. All right. I think it's blended. I don't think that I need more than enough. So allow me to show you how the concealer is going to look like in the under eye area. This is the non-covered eye, and this is the eye that has been covered. As you can see, my under eye area is definitely very difficult and demanding. It has lots of fine lines and wrinkles. Oh, okay, it's already creasing, but that was to be expected because of the fact that I put a lot. But we're going to fix that, and this is how it looks like. It looks very nice. Very natural. It blends like a skin. It doesn't look like makeup. There is some moisture visible. We'll see. I'm very curious. We'll see how it is going to look like. Alright guys, I guess few minutes has passed. I wanted to see how it is going to look like after a few minutes, and I can definitely see some creasing right over here. So what I am going to do now, I'm going to fix it. And I am going to use the Pat McGrath under eye powder, which is considered one of the world's best under eye setting powder. And I'm going to take the puff, take a little bit of the powder, just like so. Work it with a puff. Once again, fix the creases and set it. Oh my gosh. Good. So right now this is set, and we are going to see the performance of the concealer on the mature skin, on my under eye area, how it is going to look like and perform. Good. So once again, so far so good. The first impressions, I'm definitely very impressed. Good. When it comes to me and my personal preference, how I would apply the concealer, this is how I would do it. I would just take a little bit like in here and a little bit of in here. And then I would take the brush, just like so, and start applying and blending. The pigmentation is very nice, guys, in here, in this product. See, and then it just like it becomes very natural and seamless. It blends like the one with the skin. Pretty. I mean, this type of an application with a brush is very good either. So it's up to you. If you like to apply a lot and blend it with a sponge, you can do it. It's gonna look very nice and pretty. If you like to apply it with a brush, you can do it as well. You know, makeup don't really have boundaries, as well as makeup has no gender. Let's just say that. So, and this is what I'm trying to promote on my channel as well. We are all different, and that makes us all different. And that makes us all gorgeous and beautiful. So yes, guys, this is how the concealer looks like while blending with a brush. Allow me to approach. This is with a powder, very pretty. So far it looks really very nice, absolutely like flawless. Wow. And this is very radiant, skin-like. You know, you have a choice. You have a choice. You can make your own decision which side is the side that you like and that you prefer. Good. So that's it when it comes to the concealer. And right now let's jump into the foundation, guys, which is this product, Makeup by Mario, which is called Surreal Skin Foundation, and mine is in the shade 2N. this is how the product looks like, and we're talking about the product that has 30 milliliters. That there's 30 milliliters of a product inside the bottle, and it costs 51 euro. For me, the most important thing was to have a chance to swatch the foundation, because I was so unsure, I was so not certain about this product. I mean, like, I've seen so many reviews and many people film in studio lights, and it's so deceiving. So I'm trying to film in the natural light, although it is autumn now, and the natural light is definitely decreased because of the time of the year. It's natural. But we're going to see in the most natural light possible for the moment how the shade 2N is going to look like. By the way, there is a cute little window in here, so you can have a little bit of a look at the foundation, and the foundation is secured as well. Wonderful. I love such kind of an idea. So it is time now to open the product, open the bottle, and take out the product. And it is right over here. Makeup by Mario Foundation. Awesome. I'm very curious about this shade, the 2N. We're going to see. First, what I'm going to do, I am going to shake the foundation. And some people are saying that they see some glitter in this foundation. I think that it is a little bit... Can you see something? Can you see glitter? Can you see sparkly glitter? I mean, I'm repeating the question, but I think that some people might be exaggerating. I'm not really trying to shade anyone, but saying that this foundation has glitter is a little bit of an exaggeration. Maybe, surely, it might have some sort of a pearly powder that is going to give you a little bit of a luminosity and smoothness. That's fine, but I think saying that this foundation has glitter is a little bit of exaggeration. I guess everyone knows how the pearl looks like. It is a very beautiful, kind of a unique color, and then imagine if you have that pearl and you're gonna crush it into the micro powder. That's never going to be glittery. The pearly powder is never going to be glittery. That's my own personal opinion. But hey, I digress. Let's go and let's apply the foundation. And this is the foundation. Quite creamy, guys. Quite creamy. All right. And then one more thing what I would like to do is I'm going to take the concealer on the palm of my hand and swatch it, and by the end of the video we're going to see if the shade has changed. This is the concealer, 160, and now I'm going to take the foundation and I'm going to spread the oh wow, very nice in touch, the foundation. Very kind of gel-like almost. Good. And I'm going to take some of it and put it here on the palm of my hand. Wow. A very good shade match. This, I don't even... This is the foundation, this is the concealer. Cool. Okay, and let's go with the application. I am going to take the beauty blender and apply it with a beauty blender. It's saturated, and let's go with the application. Okay. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. I mean, I was expecting to be blown away by the super, because people are saying super glittery, super glowy, it's all extremely radiant. I don't see that. Can you see it? It looks like second skin. Surreal skin. It looks like, I wonder, I don't know. I'm gonna continue applying. Well, a little bit more in here. Oh my gosh. The coverage is definitely buildable, but hey. Oh, oh, oh! Makeup by Mario, oh my gosh. You're so like surprising me. But do I have a reason to exaggerate, or do I really have a reason to praise this foundation? Because guys, what is happening in my face? Thanks to Makeup by Mario. I mean, perfection, surreal skin, right in front of your eyes. Am I exaggerating, or what do you think? I mean, guys, wow, okay. What I see now, it's all the goodness that I'm looking in the foundation. Allow me to approach so that you can have your own judgment and your own look. My skin is evened out. My skin looks natural. My skin looks like skin. It doesn't look like makeup so far. It is beautifully radiant and glowy, but not oily glowy. It's a perfection. Right now, I can see myself as a perfection. And to compare, this is the side that has not been covered, and this is the side that has been covered. Guys, I'm really, really very impressed. Good. I'm going to take a little bit more of this foundation. Just like so. And spread it here. And take my beauty blender, soak it, and apply to the rest of my face so that you can see it. It's lovely. Oh my god, I don't, because sometimes I use Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in here to give a little bit of an extra glow, because some of the foundations, they're actually like matte. In here, I don't feel like I have to do it. This foundation is definitely on the radiant side, but have in mind that my skincare was already very radiant. So sometimes the foundation takes over of the surface that it layers on. But the most important thing is that it is not oily radiant, you know? And you can always use a powder and tone it down. The preference is yours, you know. And over a radiant foundation, you can powder and make it matte, or use the other way around, although I think it's much more challenging when you have matte foundation and make it radiant, because then you have to interfere with the formulation while adding some highlighters and whatnot. Anyway, I digress, guys. I think the application is done. And the 2N, very nice. For the purpose of this video, I definitely put much more of this foundation than I usually would have. More than one pump. Usually I would use one pump. Maximum I would use one pump. And here I used more. But then it's a test. I definitely want to see how it is going to look like and perform during the course of time. So guys, allow me to approach. And the foundation, the concealer that has been set, the concealer that has not been set, and the shadows. Guys, so far so good. Alright then, so the complexion in the form of the foundation and the concealer is done, and right now let's add a little bit of a colors. So guys, before we're going to apply a little bit of a bronzer, gives ourselves a little bit of a shape, and a blush, we are actually going to use a tool. I'm very curious and interested in the tools made by Makeup by Mario, but first I decided I'm going to give a try with a one brush. If this brush is going to work out for me, why not investing my money into the more brushes? So there you go. This is, I believe one of the latest brushes that has been launched, Makeup by Mario, and it is Cosmetic Brush F4. This is how the product looks like, and guys, this is the two-sided brush. It cost 37 euros, and I suppose the biggest beauty about this product, about this brush, that is an angled cut brush. So allow me just like to shush myself and open the box and show you the brush. So there you have it. This is how the brush looks like. And then when you unbox it, you take the seals, take the protection. How do I take it like completely? How do I take it completely? Oh, that like that. Okay, good. I was like, I don't want to do it with the plastic. Anyway, the brush. Good. When I saw reviews, I thought that the brush is going to be enormously huge. It is not. Look, this is my thumb. So the brush is a little bit like one side is almost at the size of your thumb. The smaller side is definitely a size of your thumb. So have that in mind. For me, I don't know, maybe it's my brain that works like this. When I see things in camera, when I see things broadcasted, I see things big. It's not big, but at the same time, the size is absolutely perfect. So as you can see, you have the two-sided brush. Good. So what are we going to do now? And I'm so excited about that. We're going to use this product from Makeup by Mario. And it is called Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. And mine is in the shade Light. This is how the product looks like. And on the website, you can see that it's 3-in-1 tinted complexion balm that warms and nourishes with sheer coverage to even out skin tone. It costs 37 euros, and there's a 5 gram of the product. And I'm like, yes, this corresponds so much to my own preferences when we're having a formula that is non-drying, skin enhancing, and giving you a beautiful warmth and color and whatnot. So I'm definitely very, very, very excited to try it out. You probably know because I am repeating myself. This box is not protected with a seal. So some are, some are not. There is a little bit of an inconsistency. And then when you unbox it, this is how it looks like. So yes, we are actually going to use a brush like this one, the bigger, the larger ending. And let's see how it is going to transform and look on my skin. Do I need a mirror? Yes, I do need a mirror. And let's go and apply. Good. I don't need a lot. Just, oh wow. I shushed myself like in an instant. I don't need a lot, but I definitely want to add a little bit of a color to my very nicely bronzy. By the way, I guess the only thing that I was a little bit meh about this, that this self-sculpt transforming skin enhancer doesn't have a real neutral shade. All of these shades proposed by Mario, they're very warm tone. They're very definitely on the warming side. As always, like, look at this. Ugh. Can you do the makeup with the other hand? I wonder. Very interesting. Because you can definitely see that something is happening on my face. There is some beautiful warmth that is happening on my face. So if you're looking for a super pigmented bronzer, I don't think that this is the one. This one gives you a very subtle shade, subtle bronzer. There is a little bit of a hair in here, doesn't want to go. There you go, it's gone. So back to my thoughts. This is some sort of a product that Doesn't give you a lot of pigment, but it's definitely very buildable. It's kind of almost like translucent, transparent, which means it doesn't take over of your skin tone. It doesn't cover your skin with its own unique shade, but it blends with the skin. I love such products. It is very difficult to find these days such products. And you know what? I kind of believe that if you would have foundation that would be too light, you can add a little bit, a teeny tiny dots, and blend it too. To make the foundation looks slightly darker. Oh wow, guys, okay. Normally, I would end like this. There is definitely a beautiful color that came to my face, and everything like blended is a demi-transparent, demi-translucent product. Very interesting. But since this is the test, I'm going to take a little bit more and add a little bit more. This is already a little bit outside my comfort zone, but it's fine. This is a test. Oh wow. As you can see, it blends like a dream. There are no kind of like... there are no boundaries, there are no frontiers in here that sometimes you can see with certain products. I don't know how much you can build, but for me, this is more than enough, and I absolutely love the effect. It is everything, it's kind of like super glowy. I don't need any highlighter. I actually wouldn't mind to powder this all to make it rather more rather more matte than glowy like this. But the first impressions, it is very nice. It is absolutely very nice. There is probably some sort of a moisture that is coming to my face, because right now when I do this, I don't see any dryness. Normally when I have dryness, you can see all the fine lines and wrinkles that are starting from eye and go up to here. There is some nice moisture, at the same time a beautiful color. Everything looks extremely natural, makeup no makeup. So if you are a person that likes pigmentation, if you are a person that doesn't bother with this kind of like makeup no makeup, you just slap on the product and you're on the go. You know, have that in mind, that these products, they're super subtle. But this kind of subtleness is very pretty. Very beautiful. Okay, so we don't have much products left. Actually, we only have one left product, and it's this one, which is called Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. And this is some sort of a cream blush, and mine is in the shade, I don't know if you can see it, Barely Blushing. This is how the product looks like, and we have 5 grams of a product, and this product is going to cost you 37 euros. So, I was really very curious and very intrigued about these blushes. I am a very big fan of the blushes. One of my favorite blush is the one that comes from Honest Beauty. The packaging has changed now, but this one is definitely very well loved. Mine is Peony Pink. For me, it's one of the best cream blushes that lasts on your skin for a very long time. So, of course, when I had a chance to do that whole face test of Makeup by Mario products, I decided, let's give it a go. I wonder how it is going to look like. And look, this is funny. I mean, there is a seal in here, but in the bronzer that I used, there was no seal. There's a little bit of an inconsistency. Of course, I am a little bit of a freak when it comes to the details, so I'm going to let you know, but then it's fine. Good. So this is the blush. This is the bronzer. Awesome. And then this is, we'll see. Because on the website it looks like the Barely Blushing, it's a very beautiful pink. And And this is how it looks like. Does this look pink to you in comparison with the website that is showing you the product? I mean, you know, allow me to process what I'm trying to say. On the website, it looked pink. And here, it doesn't look pink, actually. It looks like nude, like a nude, some sort of a peachy shade. But it's fine. I mean, it's not a very big deal. If the formula, I'm gonna like it, I can order some more. That's not a problem. Anyway, good. I'm going to use a clean side of the brush. Saturate the brush. And we're going to apply the blush with a brush. Let's see. Okay. Oh, something is happening. Good. Okay, barely blushing. Definitely barely blushing in here. But I want it to be more pink. I thought that it's gonna be a very, very subtle pink. While this is actually a kind of a peachy shade that melts and blends with my bronzer already, and thus enhancing the bronzy look. You know, do you get what I'm trying to say? If there would be a different sort of a pink, it would there would be a difference. But since this is a very peachy shade, it blends with a bronzer. But it blends really very nice and giving me this kind of a makeup, no makeup vibe. I'm going to put a little bit in here as well. On the side of my nose, a little bit of in here. It's pretty. It's very nice, but not necessarily my shade. I deeply believe that I was slightly deceived by this color because I was expecting this blush to be rather more on the pinky side and not on the peachy side. Good? No problem. Guys, okay, alright. So when it comes to the application, all the products has been applied, and right now allow me to do some final fixes and I'll be back with a first check-in. Hello gorgeous beautiful stars! Paris Star Channel here welcomes you with a finished look during the first check-in. Guys, oh my gosh, guys! Mario! What is happening? The surreal skin is not surreal, it's actually real and not surreal. Mario, oh my gosh, I was quite expecting it, but then I love when my expectations are actually met, because sometimes when you're expecting something and then your expectations are not met, then but allow me to show you how this makeup is going to look like after application in its full glory. Okay, so wow, I mean, this is so far a perfection of the definition of makeup, no makeup, which for me is considered as a very beautiful, beautifying, skin enhancing makeup. It's not too much, it's not too little, it's just about right. And then when it comes to the concealer, guys, this is the concealer that has been set. So far perfection, and this is the concealer that has not been set. It's radiant, so you can definitely see some texture and fine lines and wrinkles, but it was my choice. And this is how the makeup looks like. So I'm like, no wonder that these products from Makeup by Mario has its fame, because in my opinion this fame is definitely deserved. Whatever is happening on my face right now, it is mind-blowing. There is only Makeup by Mario on my face. There has not been setting sprays. There has not been setting powders. No, apart from the Pat McGrath, obviously, in my under eye area. I don't want these products to help In any way, I am very curious about the longevity. How are they going to look like? But right now, guys, the application and the first check-in is done. Right now, allow me to take on a walk when we can see how it looks like in the natural light. Because obviously, here in studio, things look different. In the natural light, things might be looking different as well. So yes, guys, let's go on the second check-in when we can see and observe this makeup in its natural light. Oh guys, before we're gonna go on the second check-in, I would have almost forgot about the swatches. We haven't checked the swatches, and we haven't checked eventually the oxidation process, so allow me to take the concealer and put the new layer beside the old layer. Love that. Oh my gosh, love that. Good. So this is the new layer right over here. Oh my gosh, what a great formulation. And then take a little bit of a foundation and take the foundation new layer beside the old layer. Good. So there you have it. The concealer, new layer, and the old layer, they're practically similar, and the foundation slightly, but the eventual oxidation is a very individual thing. But I love this to end after oxidation. It is a perfectly neutral shade. So yes, in the foundation there might be a possibility of slight oxidation, which you can see, but with a concealer, concealer remains faithful to its original shade, 160. Good. So that's the information that I forgot to share it with you, but now I did it. So yeah, guys, this is done. Let's go outside and let's see how the makeup is going to look like in its natural light. Hello gorgeous beautiful stars. Paris Star Channel here welcomes you with this check-in in the natural light. The natural light, it's autumn. This is as much as we can get. So guys, allow me to approach so that you can have your own opinion about everything that is happening right now on my face. And what is happening? Makeup by Mario in its full glory. Eyeshadows, foundation, concealer, a bronzer and the blush. But the most important thing is now, since I'm standing next to the sun in a huge close-up, can you see any glitter? Because the complexion has an opinion of being glittery, the foundation. Can you actually see any glitter? Because I don't. So I personally think that it's slightly exaggeration when some people are saying that it's a glitter-filled foundation. I might be wrong, but hey, am I? It was very important for me to stand in front of the sun and present you the whole complexion, but especially the foundation, so that you can have your own judgment. I can agree that it can have some kind of a like pearlescent, super subtle powder, but like Hourglass with its powder formulations, they have it as well, and it's fine. So I think, oh, I got scared of the dark. There it is, the dark. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, I think it's slightly exaggeration, but allow me to approach so that you can have a look at the whole makeup, how it is looking in a full glory, and the concealer. This is a set side with a concealer, this is non-set side with a concealer, and then when it comes to the eyeshadows, this is how it looks like. So there you have it, guys. With a big pleasure, I present you makeup by Mario complexion products in its full glory. So yes, guys, that would be all when it comes to this presentation. Right now, let's go back to the studio and let's check the longevity check-in, because I think it is very important to see as well for how long this beauty is going to last and grips on my face. So yeah, guys, that would be all when it comes to the second check-in. Let's go back to the studio for a final check-in. Hello gorgeous beautiful stars! Paris Star Channel here with a final check-in in the late evening, because guys, what time do we have? It is 9 in the evening, so this makeup has been worn for a solid hours the whole day. So I suppose at this time there won't be much of a change even if I'll add 1 hour and whatnot. So allow me to approach and show you makeup by Mario on my face in its full glory after a whole day of work. So guys, I wonder what do you think, because obviously I'm going to share with you my own personal opinion, but I wonder what do you think when you look at the makeup like this? Is this is something that you're looking for? A beautiful radiance, a beautiful glow, moisture actually that comes from the makeup itself. Not a lot of the accentuated wrinkles, and then when it comes to eyes, a little bit of a reminder. This under eye area has been set with the powder, and this one has not been set with the powder, and on top of that the eyeshadows. This is how it all presents itself after a whole day of work. So guys, I guess there will not be much of a surprise if I'm going to tell you that Paris Star Channel gives a green light to the whole Makeup by Mario brand. It's a very interesting brand, and especially the products that are the most popular that I chose for the test of this video. What are these products? Let's go one by one and let's talk quickly and briefly about them. So first, Ethereal Eyes, makeup by Mario, great, wonderful eyeshadows, absolutely. What is so amazing about this? It is, the most amazing thing about is that it's so easy to work with them. So if you're a beginner in the makeup, and especially when it comes to the eyeshadows, these eyeshadows, they're very application friendly, to the point when you might actually love it and might not find any other similar formula in the other brands. The mattes blends like a dream. There are no over pigmented, and the pigmentation is just about right. They're buildable and they're mixed with themselves together very nicely. Then the shimmers, beautiful shimmers with a different undertone. I love it. And then the metallics, only one metallic, E11 was the one that did not work out for me, but out of the whole palette, the Ethereal palette from Makeup by Mario, Paris Star Channel gives a green light. Great product, extremely application friendly, and for all new people that are into makeup, I deeply encourage you to test it out and to try it out. And of course, for professionals as well, the size, the portability, and the content of the palette is amazing. Good. Now guys, let's go to the complexion. The first product that I would like to talk about would be Makeup by Mario Foundation. Guys, oh my gosh, I mean, I have not powdered this on purpose because when I went outside to do the check-in in the natural light, I was definitely wanted to verify what I've heard about the super glittery foundation. And I haven't seen it. I don't know. Is it only me? Maybe I don't see it. I don't know. I was trying to show you this on my footage. I did not see it. And this is how it looks like. And right now we are by the end of the day in the studio light. Do you see any glitter? Anything glittery? I don't. And if this glow, it's too much for you because it's a beautiful glow, you can always powder it and tone it down and make it even more beautiful, a subtle satin matte, but for the sake of this video, I definitely wanted to keep it like that. So, what I love about this foundation, wonderful buildable foundation. You can sheer it out by putting less than one pump all over the face, or you can build it very nicely by putting more than one pump, and the result is absolutely wonderful, and most importantly, not makeup-y but natural. Now by the end of the day, the makeup is slightly tired, but still I think it performs really very well. So when it comes to the foundation, Paris Star Channel gives a green light. I think it's a great product, especially for the mature skin. If you're having a mature skin, you might be very positively surprised by this product. Beware, on my hand there was a little bit of an oxidation, and the ingredients list is amazing, absolutely amazing ingredients list. I'm very impressed, and I will continue to explore this product. Good. Another thing that I would like to talk about is the concealer. Another product with great ingredients, moisturizing ingredients with a caffeine. These ingredients, these ingredients there are actually present in the list. They're not like on the very bottom, but they're really present, and I think they work. They work. So if I would like to approach myself and show you from the close-up, I think that better looks the side actually with the powder. It has been beautifully locked, although this side is not bad at all. It is radiant as well, but you know, my under eye area is definitely very difficult, and this is how it looks like. So, for me, in my own personal opinion, I think that how it looks very good. But it doesn't look as perfect as my Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat High Coverage Concealer. This is perfection. This is very good. Nonetheless, very good is a very good score. So guys, Paris Star Channel gives a green light to the concealer from Makeup by Mario. I personally think and consider that this is a very nice product, and how it performs during the course of time, very good. Good. Now let's go to the tools, which was the brush. The brush number F4, Makeup by Mario, double-sided, angled, beautiful brush for application of the blush and the bronzer, and I love it, guys. I absolutely love it. I think that this brush is absolutely incredible and amazing. And for me personally, Paris Star Channel gives a green light to the tools from Makeup by Mario. Right now I have explored only one brush, but I'm definitely encouraged by trying some more in the future. So yes, I think that it's a very good tool, and for the price it offers, you actually have two brushes. Two brushes in one. You can't go wrong with this one. There is a very good, clever idea when it comes to this tool. Paris Star Channel gives a green light to the Makeup by Mario brush number F4. Great tool for the application of the products. Good. Let's now jump into another product, which is Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. Mine is in the shade Light. This is how it looks like. Guys, it is love! It is absolutely love, because when you look at my face, can you tell that I'm wearing makeup? Maybe if you would be at the closer, everything looks seamless and natural, and this is amazing. There is a bronzer, but I would have to apply it once again for you to see how it applies. Because right now it blends perfectly with my skin by giving me a second skin and giving me a beautiful light shade, to my light shade, and this kind of like, you know, color to my face. I absolutely love it. So when it comes to this soft sculpt transforming skin enhancer, I deeply agree that it is a skin enhancer. Your skin looks better. Your skin looks really very pretty. I love that type of a makeup. If you are a person that like super pigmented products, bronzers and whatnot, stay away, because this product is not pigmented. Its beauty lies in its super lightweight, almost translucent formula. Something like Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Light Wand. Some people saying that it's too light, pigmented. The pigment is too light. I personally think that the pigment is just about right. This is a product that is not going to hurt you. It's super easy in application. So for people who likes makeup, no makeup, or for people who are afraid of any sort of products that are over pigmented, don't be afraid of this product, because this product will not hurt you, and it's going to bring a beautiful effect on your skin so that you can see it even right now by the end of the day. So yes, once again, Paris Star Channel gives a green light to the beautiful soft sculpt transforming skin enhancer in the shade light. I suppose if this product would come out in the shades of our skin tone, that would be a perfect cream tint. And people will be probably buying this product as a skin tint and mixing it with the other cream products, because the formula in here is so good. It's just the formula is a little bit darker to make it bronzer, but if this cream would work as some sort of a face tint, I think people would love it. Just, Mario, are you listening? Good. And the last product that I would like to talk about would be this one. Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in the shade Barely Blushing. Guys, this is how it looks like, and I suppose how it looks on my face, it is very pretty, super subtle. The name tells it all, Barely Blushing, so it's super subtle but beautiful. And I suppose my only issue would be that on the website, in my own personal opinion, this shade was supposed to be Barely Blushing Pinkish, while in reality it came out to be Barely Blushy Nude Peach. So, but the formula itself, it is great. I'm deeply encouraged to try more shades because it does not dry my skin. It brings a beautiful kind of, maybe not moisture, but definitely radiance, and my makeup looks great. People are just like looking at me all the time, like, was he wearing something? Like, are you? This is that type of a product. On top of that, this is another of these cream products that they won't hurt you. You have an amazing control over this product, and it's going to give you a very beautiful sheer color, something that I personally, as a fan of makeup, no makeup, love, and I'm looking for, and I found it right over here within the Makeup by Mario products and the cream product. So guys, Paris Star Channel gives a green light to the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in the shade Barely Blushing. Whew. So yes, guys, that would be all when it comes to the products from Makeup by Mario. What a wonderful and great test. Me as a person for the mature skin, I'm definitely saying Paris Star Channel gives a green light to these products that has been tested and featured on my channel. If you have a mature, normal to dry skin and you're bothered by the fine lines and wrinkles and by the makeup that is drying you and accentuated fine lines and wrinkles, these products there might come in handy in any time, because the effect that they give on my skin after a whole day of wear is absolutely amazing. So yes, guys, that would be all when it comes to today's episode. Allow me to tell you what I am planning for the next one, and ta-da! Yves Saint Laurent All Hours Precise Angle Concealer, newest, latest concealer from Yves Saint Laurent has arrived, and in its jumbo size. Look at this. So we're going to test it not only probably in the under eye area, but all over my face, and see how this is going to perform on a mature skin. I am actually very curious. On top of that, as you know, my all-time favorite product is the one from Yves Saint Laurent, Touche Éclat High Cover. How are these going to compare? We're going to find out. This is planned for the next episode. In the meantime, guys, this episode has come to an end. Thank you so very much for coming and watching and tuning into my channel, where we celebrate diversity, because diversity makes us all different, gorgeous and beautiful. It's time to say goodbye. Kisses and cuddles. See you soon. Bye bye now.